So, question 3 is about inference and regression, and I'm given data from a magazine that did a review of resorts and spas, and they provided the reader's choice list of 20 beachfront boutique hotels, which sounds lovely right now. And it gave us the data, which I've downloaded, and it wants us to determine the multiple linear regression equation with x1 representing comfort, x2 representing amenities, and x3 representing in-house dining. And so now we've got a multiple linear regression. So I won't be creating a scatter plot at this point. So what I'm going to do is data analyze, regression, and my y range is my independent variable, which it's said to be my overall rating. So I'm going to say B1 to B21, and my x range is going to be everything else. So it's going to be C1 to E21. I'm going to tell it that I have labels. I want my confidence interval at 99%. And I want my output range to be a 24. And I'm not sure if I need residuals or not, so I'm going to run residuals and residual plots. What could it hurt, right? I know my multiple R square is going to be reported as a percent with 2. And I know that my coefficients are probably only going to have 4. And my p-value as well. So we'll do all that to get going. Remember, this is my variation. Okay, so the first thing it asks me is to create the chart. And I know that my y hat equals my intercept, which is right here. I'm going to use all these values. So I'm going to say the 35.697. How many? It didn't tell me how many to go, did it? Oh, round to 3 decimals. So let me take this down one more. So this is going to be 35,697. My x1, which is comfort, see, is going to be 0.109. My x2, which is amenities, is going to be 0.244. And x3 is in-house dining. In-house dining is 0.247. Then it wants us to use a t-test to determine the significance of each of these. Okay, well, I did that. And I know I did that because there's my t, which tells me that this p value is based on the t-stat. So I can go in now and I can answer all of these questions knowing that B1 is my x1 comfort. B2 is x2 amenities, and B3 is x3 in-house dining. So I'll answer those questions. Then it says, remove all independent variables that are not significant at the 0.01 value. So when I go back and I look at these, I can tell that right here, the comfort is not significant. So I want to remove comfort. And it said when you remove one, make it a 0. So I know that's going to be 0, right? So I've got to get these values now. And I want to show you how I don't need this. I'm going to take this off so we can compare the two charts because there's going to be quite a difference. Okay, so I'm going to remove comfort and then I'm going to rerun the regression equation again. So I'm going to say data analysis, regression. So I'm removing, it was, let me go back up here. Removing the C column. Data analysis, regression. My Y will stay the same, but my C will now begin at D. My output range will be 846. And so now my equation will be 45.146 plus 0 plus amenities was my x2, 0.253, and my x3, which was in-house dining at 0.248. And that will complete that question.